Hello, ladies. I'm going to assume that the majority of you doing this practice with me are female. Those of you that are gentlemen, you are more than welcome to feel into your feminine power, of course. But as we are here celebrating International Women's Day again together, then I really wanted to make this class, this experience, all about connecting to your inner feminine, into that pelvic space, deep into the hip space, maybe getting a little bit sensual with our movement and super fluid. So those of you that haven't practiced with me before, I am Meffan and welcome to my YouTube. Please do make sure that you subscribe. And if you enjoy this practice, come and join me over on the Soul Sanctuary, which is a monthly membership where you get lots of yoga practices, meditation. We talk about yoga philosophy. There's some workouts on there, and it is ever expanding. There are already over 400 videos in the archive. And as soon as you join, you can join with the 7-day free trial and you get access to all of it. So make sure you click the link in the description box after you've done this practice and come and join me. We're going to get started today down in a wide leg child's pose. So you're going to take the knees wide. So they can go as wide as you can today. Maybe knees coming all the way to the outside edges of the mat. And then you're going to slowly start to pad those hands forwards, just allowing yourself to melt down into the earth, closing down the eyes and just arriving here in this space. I'm just taking some time to connect with your breath. Noticing the rise and fall of the body with each inhale and exhale. As we ground into the space together, just checking in with yourself, asking yourself, how do I feel today? How do I feel in this moment, right here, right now? And not allowing yourself to place any judgment or expectation on your feelings, on this practice, on where you're at. Just allowing yourself to accept and surrender to the moment. As you breathe here, can you send the breath now down into the pelvic space, down into that beautiful womb area, into the hips. Maybe you just start to shift the hips side to side. Checking in, how do they feel today? And then gently starting to bring yourself up to a kneeling position, keeping the knees wide where they are. Place the hands down onto the knees. Take an inhale, lift the chest, shine the heart forwards. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Now keep going, but this time as you inhale, you draw the hands along the thighs. And then you exhale, round, allow them to flow back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Come all the way up to neutral. Draw the knees together. Take a roll back of the shoulders and just place the hands down, one on top of the other, just into the lap. Close down the eyes. Taking a nice big breath in. Open the mouth, exhale. A mantra here that I'm going to offer you, and you can carry this through your whole practice today. I am power and grace. I am power and grace. And now as you take another releasing breath, you're going to sigh out loudly through the mouth. Inhale. And again, inhale. Even bigger. One more, even bigger. Allowing those words, I am power and grace, to wash over the body today. Fluttering open the eyes. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, left arm forwards, right arm back. Gaze behind you. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, take it over to the other side. Inhale, up to center. Exhale. Keep going. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. One more time, going each way. And twist. And up. Last time. And then inhale, bringing it all the way up. Place the fingertips down, tuck under the toes, shift the hips back, and then ground down into the feet, coming to a forward fold at the back of your mat. Now you can take a softness through the knees here, as big as you need to, so the bend through the knees can be super big. Take hold of opposite elbows and just gently sway the body side to side. And closing down those eyes, just feeling in again to that breath and movement connection, the softness of the movement as it meets the breath. And then finding stillness, release the hands down, starting to peel the body all the way up to standing, head and neck coming last. You're going to heel toe the feet wider than hip width apart. You're going to place the hands over this space here. So you're not right down here in the genitals. You're just up a bit, literally just above the ovaries. And you're just going to soften through the knees and feel the power of yourself connecting with that space in the body as you move side to side. So just bending through one knee and then the other. When we hold something, so often when we have pain, we instantly are drawn to holding it. If we have pain somewhere, we hold it. But we don't do that so often when we just want to nurture a space. So there doesn't need to be pain in order for you to just touch yourself, to caress an area of the body, to hold an area of the body. And that's what we're really doing here. We want you to really feel the power of this space, and maybe you start to create circles with the hands and your swaying gets bigger and bigger. And you can move the shoulders. So this is going to be a very intuitive part of the practice. So whatever movement is coming to you, and maybe there's no movement coming to you right now. This might feel awkward, it might feel uncomfortable. Lean into that. Allow yourself to be challenged through the freedom of this movement, the sensuality of this movement, and not to be confused with sexuality, sensual, to touch, feeling into that connection. And then starting to move the hips round in circles, really big circles. Send the bum back, out to the sides, bring it forwards. And then you're going to go the other way. This is actually for those people that like to move while they're on their monthly flow, their menstrual cycle. This is going to be a really nice practice for you to come back to if you feel for it. Some of us don't feel like we want to move. Maybe on the lighter days of your period, this could be a really nice one. And then we're going to heel toe those feet so they are the outside edges of the mat. And just shifting side to side, you're going to gradually draw yourself down into Malasana. Your Malasana, you're going to keep the fingertips down and see how I'm just moving from one foot to the other. So I'm coming onto the heel, onto the toes of one, lifting the heel and the toes of the other. Again, moving softly, super fluid and free. This is the beauty of the feminine, the freedom. But we seem to have lost it over years and years. When you think about our ancestors way, way back, and I'm talking way back, before the feminine was suppressed, the freedom of that wild feminine. Start to walk the hands forwards, finding your way to a downward facing dog. Taking any movement here, maybe wanting to pedal out through the feet, maybe a shake, a nod of the head. Take an inhale, rise up onto the toes, and then exhale, draw the heels down. Inhale up to the toes, and exhale, draw the heels down. Take an inhale, wave the body forwards. Find this beautiful fluid wave of the spine. Exhale as you send the bottom back. Inhale, bringing it forwards. Exhale as you send it back. One more time, inhale forwards. Exhale back. Inhale forwards, find high plank. Draw the left knee into the left elbow. And then place the left knee down underneath the hip so you're in an all fours but with the right leg out. Now open up the right hip as you lift the right arm off. So we're in basically a modified half moon. And you're going to bring that right knee in and see if you can take hold of that right knee. So opening the hips, you want to be pushing the hips forwards. If you can't take hold of that right knee, you're going to be working a little bit harder into the glutes to open up that leg, but you just don't have to be touching it. Breathing here. And then keeping that right leg all the way up. You're going to place right hand down, just square off the hips. And you're going to bring that right leg all the way around to the outside, holding here for 3, 2, 1. Place it all the way down. Come to lift the chest up. Inhale, sweeping those arms up to the sky. And then exhale, take a stretch over to the right side. Keeping those arms up by the ears. And then bringing the arms all the way up, placing the hands down. Keep that leg out to the side, tuck under the left toes. If you can, you're just going to hop that left foot back slightly so that you've got that left leg in a plank. And then you're going to draw this right knee in for a right side pigeon. So, allowing yourself just to come down, and we're just going to undulate with the breath here. You're going to walk the fingertips forwards. Take an inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. You're going to inhale, lift all the way up. You're going to pick up the left leg, bring the left leg round in front of you. And then you're going to open this right leg out to the side. Inhale, reach the hips and the heart up to the sky. Exhale, bring it down, sweep round, left hand touches the left foot. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Beautiful. Bring that right leg in. Find boat pose. Let's find that freedom in the boat pose. Just moving here. Feeling that watery essence of the movement as you flow here. And then crossing over the legs, place the hands down. Just step the feet back, find that plank position. Lower down through the knees and then slowly lower all the way down to the earth. Fingertips come out, undulate here. Breathing through cobra. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Place the hands down, tuck under the toes. Make your way back to a downward facing dog. Taking anything you need here movement-wise. Wiggle of the head, the shoulders, the hips, the knees. And we'll take those 3 spinal waves again. Inhale as you come forwards. Exhale, send that power back. Inhale forwards. Exhale, power back. Last time, inhale forwards. Exhale back. And then inhale, come forwards to plank. Right knee to right elbow. Place the right knee down onto the mat and then open that left arm all the way up as you open the left hip. And we come into kind of like a modified Ardha Chandrasana. And then we bend in that left knee. Maybe you're able to take hold of the left knee. Maybe you can't quite reach it. Either way, you want to be opening the hip space, pushing it to that left side. Opening through the chest, the shoulders. Maybe taking the gaze all the way up to the sky. And then slowly unraveling yourself. Left hand comes down, keep the left leg up. And then bring that left leg out to the side. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Place it down. Lift the chest, inhale, arms reach all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, side bend over to the left, keeping the arms up to the sky. Really breathing into the right side of the body. Lengthening here. And then inhale, come all the way back through neutral. Place the hands down. And then from here, keep that left foot fixed down, tuck under the toes of the right foot and just shift that right foot back to the plank position. And then we move left foot in, finding left side pigeon. And we move with the breath here, placing those fingertips down. Take an inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Last time, breathing in and fold. Beautiful. Lift the chest all the way up. Pick up the back leg. Bring the back leg round in front of you, and then the left knee opens out to the side. Left hand places down the diagonal behind you. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower it down. Tap the toes. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop it and tap. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop it and tap. And then drawing the knees in, finding that boat pose again, finding the fluidity. You could bring yourself all the way down to your back if you wanted, if you look to where I'm at right now. So I'm not even using the core muscles intensely to stay in that Navasana, not even using the hip flexors. I've taken it all the way down to the earth, finding that sense of freedom here. Maybe you're up in your Navasana, moving with a little bit more engagement into the hip flexors, into the core. That's all good. Go where you need to go. Placing the feet down wherever you are and slowly lowering yourself all the way down to your back. Now take the feet wide. So you can see my feet are as wide as the mat. And I'm going to come up onto the toes as I lift the hips. And I'm going to take my hands on again onto that space here, my ovaries, my womb, that really beautiful feminine space that I want to connect with. So I'm going to inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower it down. You don't have to come up onto the toes. If that's a little bit too intense, you can just lift the hips. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's go one more and just hold at the top. Lifting those hips. And just move the hands here over this space. So much of our power, our emotion held here. And then slowly lowering down the hips. Draw the knees in. Place the hands onto the knees. Push the knees away. Open them up. And then bring them back around to the chest. Push away. Open up. Bring them back to the chest. One more going this way. And then we take it to the other way. From here, you're going to draw the knees into the chest, rock and roll yourself until you can get yourself into a Malasana. This time in our Malasana, we're going to bring the hands to heart center, elbows to the inside of the knees. If you need to place your heels up on blocks or up on something or stay up just balanced, absolutely fine. Drawing the crown of the head up to the sky. Breathing here. Placing the hands down, taking a big step back all the way to our downward facing dog. Now we're going to inhale, come forwards. And we're going to take it over onto the left side Vashisthasana. Now, if this is too intense, you're going to do the exact same variation that we did before, down on the knee, okay? So this is going to be the next build-up of that place. Taking Vashisthasana, right hand onto the right knee, lift to open. Like I said, if this is too much, take the modified variation. Gazing up to the sky. So your strength, your grace, all of those wobbles as well. Feel into the wobbles, the falling, all of it. And then slowly peel yourself all the way back down. You're going to take the right knee to the right elbow. This time we're staying up for active pigeon. So we're keeping the toes tucked under, back leg is straight. Come to lift up. Squeezing the glutes. Find this inner line of energy. And by that, I mean your adductors. So the inner thighs, you want to be thinking about them hugging together. And you can place your hands down onto blocks to keep you balanced. Or you're going to take Kali Mudra, so our empowered mudra. Index finger together, thumbs across. Reach it all the way up to the sky. Breathing here. Find that balance. Push that right foot down into the earth. Like I said, if you need to place your hands to blocks or to the mat for support, by all means, go there. Slowly release the hands all the way down. Step it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Well done. So we just take that to the other side now. Inhale, bring it forwards. Remember, you can take this modified variation. Shift the weight over onto the right side, Vashisthasana. Option to take left hand onto the left knee here, or drop it down to modify. Maybe we're gazing up to the sky. Big breath. Heart lifts. Strong, but free. And all of those little wobbles working gracefully. Left hand plants down. We draw the left knee behind the left wrist. And then we lift the chest all the way up, finding that active pigeon. Kali Mudra with the hands, if that feels good. Reaching the arms all the way up. That direction of the energy rising. So the knee, the shin, the back toes rooting us down to earth. The inner thighs hugging together. Squeezing into our root. Lifting us up through the pelvis, through the fingertips and the crown of the head up to the sky. Rising taller. One more breath. And then slowly release it down. Take it all the way back. One last downward facing dog. Take an inhale, wave it forwards, finding your plank. Exhale, bottom lifts, downward facing dog. And then either you can jump through or walk through, or you can just drop the knees down, sit the bottom back, and then bring those legs around in front of you and just shift the bottom forward slightly. Feet are hip width distance apart. Place the hands over the knees. From here, we're going to take that inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale as we round and allow the spine to really round so the arms then go straight. Inhale, pull yourself back up, lift. Exhale as you round. This time the exhale is going to be blowing it. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, blow that exhale. One more. And coming all the way back. Going to bring the soles of the feet together. Allow the knees to drop out for a Baddha Kanasana. Taking an inhale. And then exhale, walk the fingertips forwards. Think about the lengthening through the spine here. If you need to pop some blocks, some cushions underneath the thighs, please do. And maybe you shift in a little sway side to side here. Maybe it's an up and down with the breath. Again, just checking in. Where do you need to be right now? Coming back to our mantra, I am power and grace. I am power and grace. And lifting the chest. You're going to bring the hands to the outside edges of the knees. Draw the knees in. Plant the feet down. And then slowly bring yourself all the way back down to the mat. You're going to find a happy baby here. So taking the knees to the outside edges of the body. Bring the hands to the outside edges of the feet. But you can take the two fingers around the two peace fingers around the big toe if that's more comfortable for you. And then let's find this little rock here. Close down the eyes. A rock side to side. Be breathing in and letting it go. And then gently bringing yourself all the way down to the mat. So you can keep the knees bent up and allow the knees to drop together. If that's going to be nicer for your spine, you could place the knees over a bolster, or you can allow the feet to drop open just down in your traditional Shavasana. Palms of the hands, ground them into that pelvic space, this beautiful womb area. And as you breathe, send your breath there. Breathing in, nourish. Breathing out, just allowing yourself to let go. This space will resonate differently for every single one of us, dependent on the experiences of our life. There is no right or wrong to how you should feel right now. This could be an extremely vulnerable space for you to have your hands here. This could feel completely alien to you. Or this could feel full of joy. It might feel numb. It's really important that we know that there's no right or wrong. There is just the present, just the feeling. But if the feeling is something that you wish to explore further, then do. Be curious about why there might be resistance, why there might be avoidance. Maybe there are some layers that need to be peeled back for you to become your most empowered self. In these final few moments together, I invite you to celebrate your womanhood, whatever that means to you. It might not be a connection to the womb. It might be something completely different, but now in this moment, what makes you feel most like a woman? What connects you to the beauty of the feminine energy? How can you be proud of the female flowing within you? Just take a moment, maybe you even find a smile for her. That incredibly strong, free, fluid, graceful feminine energy. Even in our most clumsiest of moments, our most silly and weird moments, we are grace, we are power, we are strength. You can stay with this for as long as you need to. When you are ready to move away from the practice, very gently just bringing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Please do not rush. Just gradually edging your way up. And place one hand over the other on the heart space. This place of love and compassion. We need this connection between what's happening down here and what's happening in here. We need to have the connection of love and compassion and forgiveness in order to receive everything that's happening here, in order to give, to receive, to love, to cherish, to be curious. So keep one hand over the heart space. You're going to give your left hand on the heart space and your right hand down into that pelvic space. And we'll finish our practice with a big releasing breath here. Inhale. Let it go. And just stay with that connection just for a moment longer. Welcome back to the space. Namaste. Thank you all so much for practicing with me, whether or not you did this on International Women's Day or at any other time throughout the year, throughout your life. Thank you so much for celebrating the beauty that is your feminine energy, the beauty that is womanhood. Thank you for being here and sharing it with this community. Like I said at the start, if you enjoyed this, please do think about coming to join me over on the Soul Sanctuary. The link is here on the video. The link is down below in the description box. You can just Google Soul Sanctuary, Kat Meffan, My Soul Sanctuary, and it will come up. And like I say, you get a 7-day free trial. It's just $14.99 a month. The community is incredible. The practices, if I dare do say so myself, are awesome. And so many people are transforming, are shifting, are growing, are, really both physically, mentally, and emotionally, they are enhancing their lives. And that could be you as well. So come join us. Sending you so much love. Thank you. Bye-bye.